is Planting Seeds with Bree. I'm Bree, here bringing you a on-the-go flow. So we're gonna start in a comfortable cross-legged position, and that can be whatever that looks like for you right now. So maybe your legs are in front of you, maybe you cross at your ankles. Just find something comfortable. Place your palms face down on your knees. Softly close your eyes and feel for growing tall to the base of your spine through the crown of your head. And we'll take a few deep breaths here. Starting to notice the quality of the breath. If it's slow, hurried, or choppy. And for now, don't try to change it. Rather, just observe. Keeping your eyes closed, if it feels good, you can place your left palm on your heart, your right palm on your belly, and we'll take a few deep breaths together. So deep inhale through the nose, allowing the belly and chest to expand. And when you get to the top, hold it for a moment. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. We'll do that 2 more times. So deep inhale through the nose. When you get to the top, hold it, allowing the breath here to collect and gather everything and anything that no longer serves you. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. This is our last breath. So allow this to be the deepest breath yet. Deep inhale through the nose, belly, chest expands. Retain the breath at the top. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. And just take a moment here, observing how the body now responds to the breath, and how the breath now responds to the body. Gently start to open your eyes, and we'll come on to tabletop. So in tabletop pose, your fingertips are wide on the mat, shoulders are stacked on top of your wrist, knees are hip width distance apart, and the tops of your feet can be pressed into the mat, or you can be on the balls of your toes. I'm going to send my hips back just a little bit. I'm going to press through my shoulders so I'm not dumping in the shoulders. I'm pressing through, core is engaged, and we'll take a few rounds of cat-cow. So on the exhale, low belly drops, gaze goes up. Exhale, round at your spine, chin to chest, gaze at your navel. Exhale, drop down, gaze goes up. Exhale, round at your spine, press the ground away. And we'll start to take a few more of these movements, connecting breath with movement in a way that feels authentic and natural in your body. Last round here. And then come back into tabletop. So go ahead and extend your right toes behind you. Press the ground away, core is engaged, neck is long. On the inhale, lift your right toes off the mat. So a few things. Notice if the weight wants to go to the left side of the body. Feel for evenly distributing the weight. And if that right hip wants to peel up, we're going to peel it back down. Toes down, heels up. Take a breath here. On the exhale, draw your knee in towards your chest. And we're going to take knee circles. So starting to the right or to the left. Don't worry, there's fun on both sides. You can make these circles as large or as small as you need them to be. And then pause, remix that thing, go the other way. This time searching for something new. And then freeze. Draw your knee in toward your chest. On the exhale, place your right foot on the outside of your right palm. And however you get there, just get there. So front knee is stacked over front ankle. Inhale, right arm reaches up towards the sky. Release your shoulder away from your ear. And here, feel for aligning your right and left collarbones. Take a breath. Exhale, gently release your right palm down to the inside of your right foot. Hug your right knee in towards your tricep. And exhale, gently step it back into tabletop. So we'll move on to the left. So extend your left toes behind you. Press the ground away, core is engaged. Take a pause for the cause which is you. And then lift your left toes off the mat. Take a breath. Inhale, draw your left knee in towards your chest. And we'll start by taking those knee circles on the left side. Connecting breath and movement, so we're not going too fast. And then pause. Throw that thing in reverse. Throw that thing in a circle, literally. That's what we're doing. Throwing that thing in a circle. Now that's stuck in my head. And then pause, park. And we're going to take that left foot on the outside of the left palm. Take a moment, long neck. Neck check. Check, check. Inhale, left arm reaches up. And feel for releasing your neck. So we're not struggling to keep our neck up. It's long, it's relaxed. Exhale, gently release your left palm to the inside of your left foot. And then hug your left knee in towards your tricep. Exhale, gently step it back down. You're in tabletop pose. So child's pose is next. So bring your knees as wide as comfortable and allow your big toes to touch. Walk your fingertips up in front of you. And on the exhale, release your hips to your heels. Forehead down to the mat. And take a breath here. Feel for releasing any stress or tension in your shoulders, fingertips, and jaw. Gently make your way to your fingertips. Inhale, forehead lifts off the mat. Exhale, walk your palms back toward you. And then we're going to come back into tabletop. So this is going to kind of be home base for a while. So find your tabletop, find that comfortable position. Fingertips are wide on the mat. And then extend your left toes behind you. Take a breath. On the next inhale, lift your toes off the mat. So imagine there's a wall and you're pressing the sole of your right foot onto that wall. So your foot is active. You can stay here or you can extend your left arm alongside your left ear. Take a breath. Slow it down. Exhale, we're going to do knee to nose. So exhale draws you in, knee to nose. Round at your spine. Inhale, find length. Exhale, draws you in. Inhale, find length. Exhale, draws you in. Inhale, find length. Take a moment. Gently release your left palm down. And then lower your right knee to the mat. Moving on to the left side, extend your left toes behind you. And on the inhale, gently lift your left toes off the mat. So again, you have options, and more options. You can round here doing knee to nose, just like this, with both palms on the mat. Or you can extend your right palm alongside your right ear. Exhale, round draws you in. Inhale, find length. Exhale, draws you in. Inhale, length. Last one, exhale, draws you in. Inhale, find length. Take a moment. Gently release your right palm down first and allow your left knee to follow. So we're going to cross at our ankles, sit our hips over our heels, and ta-da! It's like magic. Your feet are in front of you. Woohoo! So, since this is an on-the-go flow, we are going to move into boat because what better way to wake you up in the morning than firing up that core, which is my jam. Y'all can tell I'm getting excited. So soles of the feet are on the mat for both. We're going to take our palms under our knees. So just take a moment here to sit up tall. Release your shoulders away from your ears. And on the exhale, rock onto your sit bones. Your heels are gonna lift off the mat. Boom, that's what you want. Now see if you can bring them up a little bit so that your shins are parallel with the ceiling. You can use your palms to help sit up tall. Feet are active. Take a moment here. Come back to your breath. And here, start to intentionally slow it down. Exhale, gently release. Find a comfortable cross-leg position. Side twists are up next. So inhale, arms reach up wide, palms face one another. Exhale, twist to the right. So your right palm comes behind your spine, left fingertips on your knee. Sit up tall and take a breath here. Release any stress or tension in the fingertips and your jaw. Or maybe the tightness is around in your mind. Exhale, gently release. Inhale, arms reach up wide. Exhale, twist it to the left. Left fingertips behind. Right fingertips on your knee. Shoulders release away from your ears. And come back to your breath. Exhale, gently release. Inhale, arms reach up wide. Exhale, bring them back down to your knees. And we're gonna move into boat pose again. I know y'all are so excited. That's that hip action or shoulder action. Hip. Anywho, take your feet out in front of you. Place your palms under your knees. Sit up tall and just take a moment here. Exhale, rock onto your sit bones. Your feet lift off the mat. Shins are parallel to the ceiling. And there's options, and more options. So you can stay here, connecting with your breath, slowing it down. Or you can bring your arms alongside you, face up. Three, 2, 2, 2.5, 1.5, 1. Exhale, release. Come back into that comfortable cross leg position. Inhale, arms reach up wide. Exhale, twist over to the right. Sigh it out through the mouth if it feels good. Exhale, gently release. Inhale, arms reach up wide. Exhale, twist over to the left. Noticing where you can create more softness in the body. Exhale, gently release. Inhale, arms reach up wide. Exhale, release them back down. So we're going to find our way back again into tabletop pose. And from tabletop, we're going to come into downward facing dog. So fingertips are wide on the mat. Come onto the balls of your toes. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, send your hips up and back. So if your heels don't reach the mat, just bend your knees, press the ground away, and release your neck wherever you're at. Few breaths here. On the next exhale, start to walk your palms toward your body, and we'll take ragdoll pose. So adjust your feet as needed. So your feet are hip width distance apart. And feel for placing a slight bend in your knees. Release your chest over your thighs and allow your head to hang heavy. Grab opposing elbows and take a moment here. Allowing gravity to assist you and pulling you closer to the earth. Gently start to release your elbows and place your fingertips on the mat. So really in your feet, you want to feel for grounding down through all four corners. So your big toe, your pinky, and both sides of your heel. Take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, move slowly, starting to stack up, moving slow, allowing your head to be the last thing that stacks up. Roll your shoulders up and down your back. Palms face forward. Take a moment here. If your eyes are closed, you can gently open them. And bring your feet into the middle of your mat. We're going to high knee to the top of the mat. So inhale, arms reach up wide. And then come onto the balls of your toes. To help with balance, feel for bringing your heels together. Boom. And then we're going to take small steps, high knees, to the top of the mat. If you start to wave like a tree, that's a-okay. If you fall, it's a-okay. Because it's a practice, not a perfect. And guess what? Ain't nobody by you anyway. And if they was, tell them to mind their own mat business. Boom, shakalaka. There you go. All right, go ahead and bring your big toes to touch, or there can be a slight space in between. It just depends on what feels best in your body. I like a slight space. Palms face forward. Inhale, arms reach up wide, gaze goes up. Exhale, forward fold, allow your chest to come over your thighs, palms on the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, palms on your shin. Take a moment here. Exhale, bend your knees, place your palms down, and then step back into a high plank. So take a moment here. Notice if your hips are up here, lower them joints down. We getting all this for today. So we're going to take a few breaths in plank pose. So you can stay here pressing the ground away. Breathing. You don't want to pass out. Or you can come onto your forearms. If you're on your forearms, you want your shoulders stacked over the wrist of your crease, your elbow crease. Come onto your toes, press the ground away. So we're never dumping. Core is engaged, neck is long. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5, 1. Exhale, gently lower your knees down. We'll take child's pose, so bring your knees as wide as comfortable. Big toes touch, sink those heels back, reach your arms forward, and gently allow your forehead to come to the mat. Take a breath. Releasing any stress or tension. Taking a pause for the cause. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, lift your forehead off the mat. Exhale, walk your palms back toward your body. Cross at the ankles, plop it out. Boom, booyah, you back. Legs are in front of you. So bridge pose is up next. So soles of the feet are on the mat. And I'm going to start to walk myself down onto my forearms. And then release my lower, middle, and upper back to the mat. And so my distancing, and again, this is what feels best in your body. So as much as I am guiding you, you are also your own teacher. So learn to trust the internal wisdom that your body is wanting and waiting for you to acknowledge. So I like for my fingertips to touch the back of my heels. For me, that's a good spacing. If it feels too tight, feel for walking your feet out just a little bit more. So I'm going to feel for connecting my upper shoulders, middle, and lower back into the mat. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Press through all 4 corners of your feet. So exhale, release. Okay, we're getting ready to fire this rocket up, baby. All right. And press the soles of your feet into the mat. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, send your hips up. Press your palms into the ground. And imagine with your heels, you're trying to rip the mat apart. So you're really strong. Send your hips up. Breathe here, or you will pass out. Three, 2, 1. Exhale gently, slowly, with control. Start to lower upper, middle, and lower back down. Take a pause. You can bring your arms out, palms face up, and take windshield wipers with your knees. if it feels good. If you're like, that don't feel good in my body, you can bring your knees together. Just take a pause, because guess what? We're going to do that joint 2 more times. Woo, woo. I know, I can feel it. I can feel that y'all really are feeling this. Thank you. Alrighty, we're going to come back, preparing for bridge pose. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, send your hips up. Press your feet into the mat, as well as your palms and shoulders. Continue to send your hips up. If this feels good, you can take your palms and interlace your fingers and press your pinky fingers into the mat, lifting your hips up a bit more. Feel for sending your chest forward. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. If your fingers are interlaced, bring your palms back down from under your back and gently lower upper, middle, and lower back down. Bring your arms out wide and take any movement or maybe stillness that feels good in your body. Take a deep inhale through the nose, sigh it out through the mouth. Last one here. So in this last one, the bonus round, ding, 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 you can take any variation that feels good. So if wheel is in your practice, baby, go for a wheel. If you're just like, I'm here at 1, that is a-okay. You made it here, boo. And if you want to interlace your fingers, do what you need to do. This is your practice. You're in your house. Just don't pass out. Continue to breathe, because I don't know if somebody's there to save you or if they know CPR. So allow your fingers to touch. Press into your mat through all 4 corners of your feet. Take a full deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, send those hips up. Send your chest forward. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently, with control, start to release back down on the mat. See, I didn't even cheat. Bring your arms out wide, palms face up. And again, find movement or non-movement that feels good right now in your body. Gently draw in your left knee, then your right knee in towards your chest. Take your arms around your shins, and maybe you rock from left to right, gently giving your low back a mini massage. Thanking yourself for showing up to this practice. Thanking yourself for being present through this practice. Go ahead and come to stillness and give yourself a big squeeze, a big line of gratitude. And then exhale, release your palms out wide. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. We'll take a mini Shavasana. Allow your ankles to relax and your feet to splay open. Release your knees, your hips, any stress or tension in the fingertips, the shoulder, your chest. Feel for releasing your tongue from the roof of your mouth. And just take a few moments here, allowing your body to digest the movement that we just took.
Be thankful for all that your body is capable of today, and be hopeful of what your body will be capable of tomorrow. Practice, and all is coming, on the mat and off the mat. The divine light within me honors, respects, and values that same indistinguishable light within you. Peace.